After days of back and forth with the Brazilian government, 2 U.S. Olympic swimmers are now home. Police say Ryan Lochte and James Fagan lied to authorities, saying they, along with American swimmers Jack Conger and Gunnar Bentz, were all robbed at a gas station. Well, today, Ryan Lochte made his first public statement apologizing for his behavior while with the 3 teammates over the weekend in Brazil. The swimmer says he accepts responsibility for his actions and has learned some valuable lessons. We have everything you need to know about this story. Tarek has a closer look at the video everyone's still talking about. First, Channel 4's Nicole Snyder, live at Daytona Beach. Nicole.
This is the second day we've been out here, and there are still no sightings of Ryan Lochte or his parents. We are told that his dad was in town yesterday teaching swim at a local YMCA in Port Orange. We went by that YMCA today, and he was not here, or not there, rather. Here back at home, you can see there are no cars in the driveway, and everything remains quiet. While the Lochte household remains dim, the details of what the U.S. Olympic swimmer is accused of doing in Rio are coming to light. In an attempt to reach Lochte's parents for comment for the second day, no one came to the door. And there have been no sightings of the 32-year-old in Charlotte, North Carolina, where he lives and trains. Even though all seems quiet on the home front, Ryan Lochte is making noise on social media. He released an apology for the first time since the ordeal on Instagram this morning. He wrote, quote, "I wanted to apologize for my behavior last weekend, for not being more careful and candid in how I described the events of that early morning, and for my role in taking the focus away from the many athletes fulfilling their dreams of participating in the Olympics." However, he did not retract the allegation that he and the other swimmers had been robbed at gunpoint by men posing as police. The post goes on to say, quote, "It's traumatic to be out late with your friends in a foreign country with a language barrier and have a stranger point a gun at you and demand money to let you leave." And we aren't the only ones out here. You can see all these cars here in the cul-de-sac waiting for any sightings of the Lochtes. These are the networks, ABC, NBC. They've been out here for the last 2 days trying to get comment from his parents, but again, we have not seen them, and it looks like they're trying to lay low right now. For now, reporting live in Daytona Beach, Nicole Snyder, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Nicole. And through surveillance video released by Brazilian police, we're getting a closer look at exactly what went on the night Lochte claimed he and 3 other swimmers were robbed at gunpoint. Tarek is joining us now with a look at the timeline of these events. Tarek?
Tom, Ryan Lochte originally claimed that men posing as police officers pulled over his cab and they robbed him and his teammates at gunpoint. Their surveillance video, however, reveals Lochte and 3 of his teammates stopped at a gas station bathroom after leaving a club and may have vandalized public property. Sunday at 4 a.m., Ryan Lochte parties at a Brazilian club with U.S. swimmers Jimmy Fagan, Jack Conger, and Gunnar Bentz, seen here walking on the left side of your screen before getting into a cab. After being let out briefly by a cab driver, a swimmer is seen heading down an alleyway near the gas station bathroom. At one point, one of the swimmers reportedly pulls a sign off of the wall in the alley and drops it on the ground. It's here where police say one of the swimmers vandalized the area and urinated. The exact time of the confrontation between security guards and the swimmers is unclear, but police say one of the guards pulled a gun to calm the group down. 6:08 a.m. All 4 swimmers are seen leaving the alleyway as several gas station workers gather around. As they get back into the cab, 2 uniformed attendants and 2 other men approach the taxi and speak with the occupants. 4 minutes later, one of the athletes is seen pulling something from his pocket and tries to give it to the man on the phone. 7 a.m., the swimmers arrive at the Olympic Village, where they do not appear to be shaken or disoriented in security camera footage. Around the same time, Ryan Lochte calls his mother in the United States and tells her that he and 3 other swimmers were robbed at gunpoint. At 11:30 a.m., the story is first published in America by USA Today. And even though Ryan Lochte issued an apology today, there is still some confusion about the entirety of that surveillance video released by Brazilian police. Lochte told TMZ 3 minutes of the video is missing and possibly edited out.